Hi guys, welcome on my channel Crochet with Joanna. Today I'm going to show you another crochet project. This time it's gonna be a tablecloth, table runner or small doilies, completely up to you. We are using the same small squares and joining them together. At the end we need to add some extra runs as a border. The border is staying exactly the same for any amount of squares, so your project can be as big as you want to. In my project I use 8 squares in a row and 4 rows, so you probably saw it already on the picture at the beginning of this tutorial. And if you would like to have exactly the same number of squares, your project is supposed to be measured about 27 inches long and about 14.5 inches wide, so it's completely up to you. I am using crochet hook size 1.5 millimeters and the cotton thread in size 10. So let's get started. Our work, we are going to start by making slip knot. Then chain of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Slip stitch into our first chain stitch to form a ring, and we are going to start first round. Chain of 4 as a first treble crochet, then another chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 9 chain stitches in total. Then into the circle we are going to work another treble crochet, then chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Treble crochet into the circle, then chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Treble crochet into the circle, then chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Treble crochet into the circle, then chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So at the moment I've done 5 treble crochets, but in total you should have 8. So 8 treble crochets and 8 chain 5 spaces. So now this part we can go work out of the camera, and we are going to work slip stitch in 4th chain stitch of our first treble crochet at the end. Second round we are going to start by making slip stitch in first chain space, then chain of 3 as a first double crochet. Now into the same chain space we are going to work another 8 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we've got 9 double crochets in our first chain space, then chain of 2, single crochet in next chain space, then chain of 2, then into the next chain space again 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then chain of 2, single crochet in chain space, chain of 2, and then in next chain space another 9 double crochets. So this pattern now we are going to repeat all the way around. So once we've got chain 9, once we've got in our chain space 9 double crochets, then chain 2, single crochet in next chain space and another chain 2, then again 9 double crochets, chain 2, single crochet and then chain 2 in next one. So at the end of our round we should have 4 groups of 9 double crochets and 4 times chain 2, single crochet and another chain 2. Now we've got round number 3, which is our last one round in our small square. So this round we are going to make only to the end in our first square by using the last one round. So this basically round we are going to join our squares together. So in first row is quite simple, we are joining only one side, but because we are exactly at the corner, 9 double crochets, this is the corner, our V-stitch, this is the side, so we can start joining our squares directly from the first corner. Right now I'm going to show you how to work this round to the end as a whole pattern, and later on I'm going to show you how to join them together. So we are going to start with chain of 3 as a first double crochet. Now 1 double crochet in next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is exactly our corner. Double crochet into the same stitch as we've done our last double crochet, and then in next 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we've got 5 double crochets on both sides and chain 5 in the middle. Now we need to skip chain 2 space, double crochet in our single crochet, then chain 3, double crochet into the same single crochet, so we've got V-stitch again, and now we are going to skip chain 2 again, 1 double crochet in first 5 stitches. So we are going to repeat our pattern from the beginning. 2, 3, 4 and 5, chain of 3, then double crochet into the same stitch, and then 1 double crochet in next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So again we've got 2 groups of 5 double crochets and between chain of 5. So I've done chain 3, so not chain of 3, it's supposed to be chain of 5. So the same as we've done at the beginning. Always at the corner we are working with chain 5 spaces. Only on the sides, so when we are working double crochet into the single crochet, we need to work chain 3. So this is my mistake. So 5 double crochets, chain 5 and another 5 double crochets, and then double crochet into the single crochet, chain 3 this time, and double crochet into the same single crochet. And now again 1 double crochet into the first 5 stitches, then chain of 5, and then double crochet into the same stitch as we've done our last one, and then in next 4. So this pattern now we are going to continue all the way around, and we have to work slip stitch in third chain stitch of our first double crochet. So this in our first square, this round we are working to the end, and in a minute I'm going to show you how we need to join them together. So I've just joined few squares together already to show you how it looks like roughly. But now I'm going to show you how to join the squares together. So if we've got only one square, which we've done so far, we are going to join by working on the last one round, and I just started the first corner. So our round we are going to start with 5 double crochets, the same as on the beginning with our first one. And now we should work chain of 5. We are going to work chain of 2. Instead of the third chain stitch, we can work slip stitch in our right bottom corner of the square. If we are working in with first 2 squares, it doesn't really matter which corner it's gonna be. So to the corner, now chain of 2, so we've got chain 5 already, double crochet in our stitch as we've done our previous double crochet, then 1 double crochet in next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now double crochet into the single crochet, chain 1. Instead of second chain stitch we are going to work slip stitch, then chain 1, and double crochet into the same single crochet, and then again 1 double crochet in next 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now chain of 2, then slip stitch into the next corner. The best it's gonna be the opposite one, so not exactly as we've got above, just one the next one. This way our work will be more stable. So chain of 2 again and double crochet into the same stitch. Now 1 double crochet in next 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we are going to repeat our pattern as we done before. So double crochet in single crochet, chain 3 and double crochet. This is only the 3 points where we have to join the squares, so especially when we've got the first row we are joining only one side, as I said before, so right corner, middle and the left corner as well. But later on when we are going to join next squares we have to join 2 sides. So we are going to start, as you can see over here, from the bottom right corner, or left if we are talking about the first square, the square which we've done first of all, then middle, then the top one, then middle and then the top left. Yeah, so we've got top right, middle and top left. So this time we are going to have 5 points to join. One corner, middle, another corner, middle and the third corner as well. Then the rest of the pattern we are going to join, we are going to work without joining. Each next square we have to work in exactly the same way. So one corner, middle, second corner, middle and the third corner. The rest pattern we are going to finish without joining. So it's quite easy to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points and the rest without joining. So basically we are always starting from this double crochet, so we have to work whole side and a half of each square to the end. So at the moment, as I said, in our first row we are joining only the one side, so it's gonna be easier than now. But now we can join as many squares as we want to, because the rest of the pattern is staying exactly the same no matter how many squares you need. So far I've done 32 squares. I've got 4 rows with 8 squares in each row, and now we are going to start first round of our border. So we need to start from the top left corner, and we are going to insert our crochet hook into the double crochet directly before our chain 5 space at the corner. So this round we are going to start with chain 2 instead of our first part of the double crochet. Then we are going directly to the third chain stitch, and we have to work first part of the double crochet in third chain stitch as well. And when we've got 2 loops you can finish the stitch. So we've got chain of 2 and basically double crochet in third chain stitch. This is count as a 2 double crochets together. Now chain of 3, then into the same chain stitch, so into the third chain stitch we are going to work double crochet one more time, chain of 3, and then into the same chain stitch we need to work first part of the double crochet, and then into the first double crochet after chain 5 space another first part of the double crochet. So when we've got 3 loops we can finish the stitch, and we've got 2 double crochets together. So we just started with 2 double crochets together. So this we've got at the beginning we've got whole double crochet, but later on we should have only the first part. Then chain of 3, normal double crochet, chain of 3, and then the first part of the double crochet still into the third chain stitch, and then into the first double crochet. So like that. After each 2 double crochets together. We are going to work chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we are going we need to go back to the same stitch as our previous double crochet, and again we have to work first part of the double crochet, and now the next one we have to work into the double crochet before the V stitch. So into the 1, 2, 3, into the 4th double crochet. And again, when we've got 3 loops, we need to finish the stitch, and then after 2 double crochets together, another chain of 3. Then we have to go back to the same stitch, first part of the double crochet, and then the next one into the chain 3 space. When we've got 3 loops, we can finish the stitch, chain of 3. Then again, first part of the double crochet in chain 3 space. So as I said, we always need to go back to our previous stitch. Then first part of the double crochet into the first stitch after V stitch. 3 stitches, we can finish the stitch. So before our V stitch, into the double crochet before, 2 into the chain 3 space, and after. So the double crochets in V stitches are empty. Now chain of 3 again, first part of the double crochet into the same stitch, and then into the double crochet before our next corner. So here we actually join 2 squares together, so we need to work into the double crochet before the corner. 3 loops, you can finish the stitch. So at the corner we've done exactly the same. We use our double crochets before and after chain 5 space. Only when we've got V stitches we need to skip these double crochets. So now after 2 double crochets together, chain of 3, first part of the double crochet still into the same double crochet, and then directly into the place where we done slip stitch, so when we've joined them together. 3 loops, we can finish the stitch, chain of 3 again, first part of the double crochet in exactly the same stitch, then first part of the double crochet into the first double crochet after our joining. Three loops, we can finish the stitch. Now chain of 3, first part of the double crochet in the same stitch, and then into the double crochet before our V stitch. So again 1, 2, this time gonna be 3. 3 loops, we can finish the stitch, and now chain of 3, first part of the double crochet directly into the same stitch, and then the next one in chain 3 space. Chain of 3 again, first part of the double crochet into the V stitch, and then first part of the double crochet into the double crochet after our V stitch. So the double crochets, as we are using for making V stitch, we are going to skip. Chain of 3, and then again first part of the double crochet into the same stitch, then first part of the double crochet into the double crochet before our corner and before our joining. So the same as we've done here. Now we need to work chain of 3, double crochet into the same stitch, then as we've done our joining. So hopefully it is quite clear. It can be at the beginning a little bit difficult, but you need to remember which stitches actually we are using to work our first parts of the double crochets. So double crochets, we are working in double crochets directly before chain 5 spaces, so as you can see here, into the joinings, and double crochets before V stitch. So as you can see, here is the double crochet before chain 3 and after. These double crochets need to stay empty, and we are working into the double crochets before and directly after. At the corner, don't forget we are going to work 2 double crochets together, second double crochet in third chain stitch, chain of 3, then full double crochet, chain of 3, and again first part of the double crochet. So we've got 3 stitches in third chain stitch at the corner, and the next one just into the first double crochet after our chain 5 space. So this pattern now we need to repeat all the way around, and I will go back to you a little bit later at the end of this round. Second round, we are going to start after slip stitch in our first double crochet. So we had to skip chain 2 space at the end and work slip stitch in first double crochet. So we have to work slip stitch in first 2 stitches, 1 and 2. Then we are directly in the first chain 3 space at the corner. We had 2 chain 3 spaces and double crochet between them at the corner. So now chain of 3 as a double crochet, then chain of 3 as a chain 3 space, then we are going to work first part of the double crochet in the same stitch, and we are going directly to the next second chain stitch in next chain space, and we have to work first part of the double crochet again. When we've got 3 loops, we need to finish the stitch. So double crochet, which we've done exactly at the corner in the middle, we had to skip, and we work 2 double crochets just above this double crochet. Now chain of 3 again. We are going to work double crochet into the same stitch. So we started with double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets together, chain 3, and we have to end with double crochet. Now we are going to make chain of 3 again, then first part of the double crochet into the same stitch. So at the end of our round at the corner here we need to work first part of the double crochet in our second last stitch over here, then another, and then chain 3 space, and then slip stitch in our first double crochet. So mirror look of this size. So we've got first part of the double crochet in the same stitch, then we are going directly to the next chain space, and we have to work first part of the double crochet again. When we've got 3 loops, we are going to finish our stitch, chain of 3, and again we need to start from the same chain space, first part of the double crochet, and then we are going to the next one. When we've got 3 loops, we need to finish the stitch, and again chain of 3. We are going to start from the same, and then we are going to the next 3. We can finish the stitch, chain of 3. Now we are going to work first part into the same, then we have to go to the next, then chain of 3. So chain of 3 should be exactly in the same line as our previous chain 3 space, and we are going to work first part of the double crochet in the same, and then into the next. So in each chain 3 space from our previous round, we've got first part of the double crochet, chain 3, and another first part of the double crochet. 2 double crochets in exactly the same line as we've done 2 double crochets in our previous round. So I'm going to continue our pattern through all sides, and in a minute I will go back to you to show you how to work the proper corner just in case. Now I am exactly at the corner. So our round, we just started with double crochet, then 2 double crochets together and another double crochet. So before the corner, if we are continue our pattern, we've got 2 double crochets together, chain 3, 2 double crochets together, chain 3, and another 2 double crochets, then chain 3. So the last part of 2 double crochets supposed to end it in exactly the same chain space as we've done our first double crochet. So 2 double crochets, chain 3, and then slip stitch into our first double crochet at the end of this round, of course. If it isn't end of our round, we've got double crochet, chain 3 exactly into the 2 chain 2 spaces from our previous round. At the corner we've got 2 double crochets together, chain 3, and then double crochet into the second chain stitch into the second chain space. So second chain stitch in second chain space, and then we are going to continue chain 3 after double crochet, 2 double crochets together, chain 3, and the same as we've done on our first side. Now we need to repeat it all the way around. So at the end of our round, into our last chain space, as I said before, we are going to work one more first part of our double crochet, chain 3, and then slip stitch in third chain space of our first double crochet. Now we are going to start round number 3. So after slip stitch in our first double crochet, we are exactly at the corner, and we've got 2 chain 3 spaces exactly in the center of our corner. So now we are going to work slip stitch in first chain 3 space, chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then into the same chain space we are going to work another double crochet, then chain of 2 and 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2. Now we are going directly to the next chain space, and we have to work exactly the same. So 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain of 2 and another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So this is what we are working at each corner when we've got 2 chain 3 spaces exactly in the middle of our corner. Now chain 1, single crochet in next chain space, chain 1, and into the next chain space another shell. So 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain of 2 and another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Now chain 1, single crochet in next chain space, chain 1, then into the next one 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain of 2 and another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then chain of 1, single crochet in next chain space, chain 1, then into the next one again 2 double crochets, chain 2 and another 2 double crochets, and then again chain of 1, single crochet in next chain space, chain 1, and then shell in next chain 3 space. So on our sides, after each shell we are going to work chain 1 and single crochet into the next one, then chain 1 and another shell. Only at the corner, when we've got 2 chain 3 spaces in the middle, we are working shell after our previous shell, so without any single crochets between. So this is our corner, what we have to do. So basically at the end, in our last chain stitch, we should have single crochet, then chain 1 and slip stitch in our first double crochet. And number 4. After slip stitch in our first double crochet, we are going to work slip stitch in next double crochet and slip stitch in first chain stitch of our first chain 2 space. Slip stitch directly into chain 2 space. Now chain of 3 as a double crochet, then chain of 3 as a chain 3 space, double crochet into the same chain space. So we are working in our first chain 2 space, then one more time chain of 3 and another double crochet. So far we've got 3 double crochets and 2 chain 3 spaces. Now we need to go directly to the next chain 2, and again double crochet, chain of 3, double crochet, chain 3 and another double crochet. So the same as we've done in our first one. So between these 2 double crochets we are not working any chain space. So in each shell we've got 3 double crochets and 2 chain 3 spaces. Now chain of 3 again, 1, 2, 3. We are going directly to the center of the next shell. So all double crochets and single crochets we are going to skip. Now in next chain 2 space we have to work double crochet, chain 3 and another double crochet. So we've got V-stitch in the center of our shell. Chain of 3, then we are going directly to the next chain 2 space, and again another V-stitch, double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet, chain of 3, then into the next chain 2 space another V-stitch, double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet, chain of 3, then into the next shell another V-stitch, double crochet, chain 3, and another double crochet. So this pattern now we are going to repeat until the next corner. So all the time we are working with chain 3 spaces. In each center of each shell we are going to work V-stitch, double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, and then another chain of 3. So at the next corner and at the next basically 3 corners we are going to do exactly the same what we've done at the beginning. So 3 double crochets and 2 chain 3 spaces. After our last chain 3, so after our last V-stitch and chain of 3, we are going to work slip stitch in third chain stitch of our first double crochet. Round number 5. We are going to start by making slip stitch in first chain 3 space. So at the corner right now we've got 4 chain 3 spaces. And our round is going to be similar to round number 3. We are going to start with chain of 3 as the first double crochet, then into the same chain space we need to work 1 more double crochet, then chain of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and another 2 double crochets. So in round number 3 we was working 2 double crochets, chain 2 and another 2 double crochets. Now we've got 2 double crochets, chain 5 and then 2 double crochets. Then we need to go directly to the next chain 3 space and again 2 double crochets, chain of 5 and another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then again in next chain 3 space 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 5 and another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then again in our last chain 3 space at the corner, one more time 2 double crochets, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So we've got 4 shells, the same in our round number 3 we had 2, but instead of chain of 2 we are working chain of 5. Now the rest of the pattern is actually quite similar, so we are going to work chain of 1, single crochet in chain 3 space, chain of 1, then into the next, so into the V-stitch we are going to work another shell, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then chain of 5, then another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then chain 1, single crochet in next chain 3 space, chain 1, then in chain 3, so in our V-stitch we have to work another shell, 2 double crochets, chain 5 and another 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, single crochet in chain 3 space, chain 1, then in next V-stitch another 2 double crochets, chain 5 and then 2 double crochets. So now we are going to continue this pattern until the next corner. At the corner another 4 shells with chain 5 spaces without any different stitches, and then on the another side again single crochet, then shell, single crochet, then shell. So we are going to repeat it all the way around. We're going to start round number 6. So after slip stitch in our first double crochet, now we have to work slip stitch into the second double crochet and then slip stitch in our first 3 chain stitches. So 1, 2 and 3. Now directly into our chain space we have to work single crochet and then chain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Single crochet in next chain 5 space, then chain of 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then single crochet in next chain space and then chain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Single crochet in next chain space, then chain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Single crochet in next chain space, then chain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Single crochet in next chain 5 space and another chain of 9. So this is pattern for whole round. We are going to work chain 9 spaces and single crochets in each chain 5 space from our previous round all the way around. Round number 7, this is our last one round. After slip stitch in our first single crochet, now we are going directly to the first chain 9 space and we are going to work 13 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Then we are going to next chain space and we have to work another 13 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. So this is our whole pattern for this round. In each chain 9 space all the way around we are going to work 13 single crochets. After our last single crochet, slip stitch in first one, then we can fasten off and cut the yarn and our project is done. So thank you for staying with me to the end of this tutorial. I hope you like this type of projects. If yes, just let me in the comment section down below. So have a nice day and see you in the next tutorial.